We are fortunate that it didn't rain today. We wouldn't have been able to play golf. Fortunately, everyone is okay. I went to the beach for my vacation. Unfortunately, it rained while I was there. It's fortunate that you failed your exam because you didn't have time to study. When she realized that her skirt was torn, she was embarrassed. I was already outside when I realized that I didn't have my keys. I just realized that we are out of eggs. Will you go buy someone more? They didn't realize that they needed gas until it was too late. The police help people when there's an emergency. You should exit through this door if there's an emergency. It's okay, we are paramedics and we are going to help you. Help, I think I might have broken my leg when I fell. She's screaming because her stuffed animal just broke. Yes, I'm bleeding, but I'll be okay. It's only a small wound. He can't breathe because he's choking. The boy takes medicines that helps him breathe. Put on your seat belt. We are paramedics. We'll help you then take you to the hospital. We are paramedics. We'll help you then take you to the hospital. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the house. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the house. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the house. All of the cars stopped because there was an accident. The white car collided with a tree. The airplane is about to collide with the wall. The two bicycles just collided. Their cars collided each other. Their cars collided with each other. She's looking in the mirror to put on her makeup. The ambulance just arrived at the hospital. The boy has a wound on his knee. The windshield of this car is broken. The windshield of this car is broken.
Hello, what's your emergency?
Hello, what's your emergency? I was just in a car accident, and my son isn't breathing well. I was just in a car accident, and my son isn't breathing well.
Are you or your son bleeding?
No, no one is bleeding.
An ambulance will arrive soon. Don't
An
worry.
ambulance will arrive soon. Don't worry. What's the matter?
My son isn't breathing well.
My son isn't breathing well. Let's pull him out of the car. Let's pull him out of the car. Let's pull him out of the car. He's choking. Was he eating something? It was a carrot.
What happened?
We were driving when I saw a car coming toward us. And I had to turn so that he wouldn't collide with us. Unfortunately, I collided with a tree. I was okay, but I realized that my son wasn't breathing well. Fortunately, the paramedics arrived 5 minutes later. The basketball player has an injury.
The basketball player has an injury.
The basketball player has an injury.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
I'm writing an email to my mother.
I'm writing an email to my mother.
She's selling an old car.
She's selling an old car.
He has an egg, but he's not eating it.
He has an egg, but he's not eating it.
I was in an accident.
I was in an accident. I was in an accident.
She's eating a real egg.
She's eating a real egg.
I'm selling a new car.
I'm selling a new car.
The teacher is giving a dictionary to the student.
The teacher is giving a dictionary to the student.
I'm selling a new umbrella.
I'm selling a new umbrella.
I'm a student in an elementary school.
I'm a student in an elementary school.
Someday they will work in a restaurant.
Someday
machine
they will
takes
work in a
X-rays at
restaurant.
Airport. This machine takes X-rays at an airport.
The doctor is treating the patient's rash with injection.
This machine takes X-rays at an airport.
The doctor is treating the patient's rash with an injection.
This man is
The doctor is
receptionist.
treating the patient's rash with an injection.
This man is a receptionist. This is
This
X-ray
man
of
is a
broken bones.
receptionist.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
I want to be hockey player.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
I want to be a hockey player.
I did biology experiment to discover if music helps plants
I
grow.
want to be a hockey player.
I did a biology experiment to discover if music helps plants grow.
The basketball player has
I did a
Injury.
biology experiment to discover that if music can help plants grow. To discover if music helps plants grow.
the basketball player has an injury.
Someday he'll be
The basketball player has an injury.
Someday he'll be a teacher.
Someday he'll be a teacher.
He has a minor injury. He's treating it with ice.
He has a minor injury. He's treating it with ice.
The businessman is helping him lift the box.
The businessman is helping him lift the box. Lift the box.
The paramedics will take him to the emergency room so that a doctor can treat his injury.
The paramedics will take him to the emergency room so that the doctor will treat his injury. So that a doctor can treat his injury.
She was in a very minor accident. Fortunately, she doesn't need to be treated for her injury.
He was in a very minor accident. Fortunately, he doesn't need to be treated for her injury.
I choked during lunch yesterday. Fortunately, my father helped me.
I choked during lunch yesterday. Fortunately, my father helped me. I choked during the lunch yesterday. Fortunately, my father helped me.
The police help people when there's an emergency.
The police help
the woman's
people when
wound.
there is an emergency.
The nurse is treating the woman's wound.
When I was a young man,
The nurse is
my
treating
country win a war.
the nurse is treating the woman's wound.
When I was a young man, I helped my country win a war.
The doctor. His rash with an injection.
When I was a young man, I helped the country win a war.
The doctor treated his rash with an injection. The boy broke his toy, but his grandfather is
trash with an injection.
him repair it. The boy broke his toy, but his grandfather is helping him repair it.
The girl is going to take a shower.
The boy's toy was broken, but his grandfather was helping him repair it. The boy broke his toy, but his grandfather is helping him repair it.
The family is going to move to Paris.
The family is going to move to Paris.
Do you know if the red team is going to lose?
Do you know if the red team is going to lose?
The boy is going to eat cereal.
The boy is going to eat cereal.
The girl is going to take a shower.
The girl is going to take a shower.
On Wednesday, I'm going to play soccer.
On Wednesday, I'm going to play soccer.
On Thursday, I'm going to watch television.
On Thursday, I'm going to watch television.
I was going to paint something that looks like this 18th century painting, but painting is very difficult for me.
But painting is very
I think I'm allergic to wool. This sweater. Me a rash. I think I'm allergic to wool. This sweater has given me a rash.
The bird
I
is
think that I'm
the seed.
allergic to wool. This sweater has given me a rash. I think I'm allergic.
The bird is going to eat the seed.
The bird is going
the
to
living
eat
room.
the seed.
I'm going to clean up the living room. The doctor is
I'm going to clean up the
the
living
boy
room.
an injection. The doctor is going to give the boy an injection.
The doctor
you ever
is going to give the boy
Indian
an
food?
injection.
Have you ever eaten Indian food?
I have already
Have you ever eaten Indian food?
my room twice this week.
I have already cleaned my room.
I have already cleaned my room twice this week.
I have already cleaned my room twice this week.
This is where your bone was broken.
This is where your bone was broken.
The doctor is holding a plastic brain.
The doctor is holding a plastic brain.
Stitches will help your leg to heal.
Stitches will help your leg to heal.
I take 2 pills 3 times a day.
I take 2 pills 3 times a day.
The doctor is going to give the boy an injection.
The doctor is going to give the boy an injection.
Can you hear your heart?
Can
This
you hear
patient
your
needed
heart?
an injection. This patient needed an injection. This patient needed an injection.
This patient needed an injection.
The doctor is checking his patient's brain.
The doctor is checking his patient's brain.
The doctor is checking his patient's heart.
The doctor is checking his patient's heart.
This patient needed pills.
This patient needed pills.
The doctor is checking his patient's bones.
The doctor is checking his patient's bones.
This patient needed stitches.
This patient needed stitches.
The nurse is weighing and measuring her patient.
The nurse is weighing and measuring her patient.
The nurse is asking the doctor a question.
The nurse is asking the doctor a question.
The nurse is helping the patient walk.
The nurse is helping the patient walk.
The nurse is giving the patient her pills.
The nurse is giving the patient her pills.
The patient can hear the nurse's heart.
The patient can hear the nurse's heart.
The nurse is giving the patient a toy.
The nurse is giving the patient a toy.
The patient is giving the nurse a toy.
The patient is giving the The patient is giving the nurse a toy.
The nurse can hear the patient's heart.
The nurse can hear the patient's heart.
The doctor is looking at x-rays of a patient's hand.
The doctor is looking at an X-ray of patient's hand.
This is an X-ray of your teeth.
This is an X-ray of your teeth.
This machine takes x-rays at an airport.
This machine takes X-rays at an airport.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
This is an X-ray of broken bones.
This is a photo of someone's head.
This is a photo of someone's head.
This is an X-ray of someone's foot.
This is an X-ray of someone's foot.
This is an X-ray of someone's head.
This is an X-ray of someone's head.
This is a photo of someone's foot.
This is a photo of someone's foot.
You need stitches, but don't worry, we'll make your foot numb so it won't hurt.
You need stitches, but don't worry, we'll make your foot numb so it will not hurt. So it won't hurt.
This patient is pregnant. The nurse is showing her the baby's heart.
This patient is pregnant. The nurse is showing her baby's heart.
They just found out that she's pregnant.
They just found out that she's pregnant.
The snow is so cold that the girl's hands are numb.
The girl is so cold. The snow is so cold that the girl's hands are numb.
His mouth will be. His mouth will be numb. Her hands are.
His mouth will be numb.
Her hands are numb.
Her hands are numb.
And her baby will be born in 3 months. She's pregnant, and her baby will be born in 3 months.
She was pregnant, and her baby
3
will
years
be
ago,
born in
and now her
3
baby
months.
is 2 years old. She was pregnant 3 years ago, and now her baby is 2 years old.
She was pregnant 3 years ago, and now his baby was 2 years old.
I think I can feel our baby's leg.
I think I can feel our baby's leg.
The shark wants to bite him, but he's safe.
The shark wants to bite him, but he's safe.
The mother is treating her daughter's injury.
The mother is treating her daughter's injury.
He can. that his friend is behind him. He can feel that his friend is behind him.
He can feel that his friend is behind him.
The boy's injury. The doctor treated the boy's injury.
The doctor
animal
treated
might-
the boy's injury.
The man who was taking a bath. The animal might bite the man who was taking a bath.
The animal might bite the man who was taking a bath.
I had a minor injury, so my mother treated it with a bandage.
I have a minor injury, so my mother treated with a bandage.
He had a serious injury, so the ambulance took him to the emergency room.
He had a serious injury, so the ambulance took him to the emergency injury.
This car was damaged in a serious accident.
This car was damaged in a serious accident.
This car was in a minor accident. It won't be expensive to repair it.
It won't be expensive to repair.
You've had a minor
this
injury.
This car was in a minor accident.
You've had a minor injury.
You've had a minor injury.
You've had a serious injury.
You've had a serious injury.
These cars were just in a serious accident.
These cars were just in a serious accident.
These cars were just in a minor accident.
This car was just in a minor accident.